Hey, good morning, kids. How are you today? Let's start our second homeschooling week, and today's lesson is gonna be a reading lesson, okay? Listen pretty carefully because today it's gonna be pretty simple. So, for start, we're gonna um, play track number 5. As you can see right there, I already have it ready. And then every time we listen a word from our vocabulary list, we're gonna underline it, okay? This is just an example. Every time you listen a word from our vocabulary list, we're gonna underline it, okay? After that, we're gonna, let me change the color right here. This one into blue, okay? Now, after that, we're gonna answer this check for understanding questions at the end of every page. So let's start.
Invocation to the Muse. O ancient Muse of wisdom, I call to thee for help. As I embark on this journey of understanding, I hope you can link me with the greatest minds in history. You have granted your powers to the philosophers of Greece. You helped the great minds of Athens and the athletes at Olympia. You raise ordinary souls to extraordinary heights. Tonight, I call to your spirit. The philosophers were named after my mission. Philo means love, and Sophia means wisdom. I hope this invocation grants me the love of wisdom too. What learning can I accomplish without this love? I hope to gain new understanding of the world and its wonders, just as the ancient philosophers gained understanding about the world and what exists in it. I call upon the minds of the great Greek philosophers to grant my wish for wisdom. I hope Socrates can guide me to be ethical. This means doing the right thing, even if others don't. Socrates devoted his life to answering the question of what is right and wrong. He stood up for what he believed, even when others didn't like it. For this, he was forced to drink poison. Give me the strength to use my wisdom, even if others don't agree with me on my quest. Give me the mind, too, of his greatest student, Plato. Since he spent his whole life learning, he became one of the world's wisest people. Our country still uses his form of government, the Republic. I know that this government was grounded in the search for justice. He wanted to find the form of government that was the fairest to all citizens. Like him, allow me to see all points of view fairly to find the best course of action. Grant me the drive of Aristotle. His idea of the golden mean said that people should find the most balanced point between two extremes. He believed the most balanced mind was the best. He said people should learn as much as possible about all subjects, not just one subject. So, people should dedicate themselves to learning as much as they could, even if they felt they weren't good at some things. He dedicated his mind to mastering subjects from astronomy to poetry. Even if I am not good at something, Muse, I hope one day I can master it. I hope my thinking and writing live on just as the Greek philosophers did. People all over the world still use these great thinkers' ideas. Logic is the basis of many decisions that we make. I learned that logic is using what I already know to make good choices. The philosophers invented logic. They were true masters of using it. Let me use my mind to master logic as well. Many teachers still use the Socratic method. This method of teaching comes from Socrates himself. It means that instead of giving students information, the teacher asks a question to students. Then, the students use logic to gain new understanding about the problem. I hope I gain new understanding on this journey. With your help, O Muse of Wisdom, help me fulfill my goal. Give me ideas that stand the test of time. You helped the Greek philosophers achieve greatness. Make my mind great as well.
So there you go, guys. What do you think about Socrates? Have you ever heard of him before? I'm sure you did. Now, after we done answer the the check for understanding questions, we're gonna go to page 15 right here, and then we're gonna answer this exercise. It's pretty simple. Let's check for your understanding. The author mentioned 3 great Greek philosophers in their invocation. Summarize their main ideas in the table below. What do you have to do? You can go back to the story and read again everything about these 3 guys right here, okay? We have Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle. Now, with your own words, summarize something that describes every one of these guys with your own words, okay? After you're done with that, we go down here, and this passage mentions that the word philosophy comes from 2 Greek words, philo, which means love, and sophia, which means wisdom, okay? Use the word's roots below and your logic to predict the meaning of the following words. Then use a dictionary to write the actual meaning of the word. What are you going to do right here, okay? We have 3 different words. You have to write down right here what do you think it means, and then we're gonna look for it in the dictionary to see how close you were to the meaning of this word right here, okay? Have fun with this, guys. I hope you do good. I know you will, and I'll have a surprise for you later, okay? We talk about this with our director and our ATP and coordinator, but I'll send you to your email an invitation to something that I'm pretty excited to do with you guys, okay? So have fun. Everything you need to tell me or any doubt, you can ask me through my email. Remember, don't be I will answer every email of you. Don't worry about it. I have everything on my email. Have a good day, kids. I'll see you on Wednesday.